Raquel Welch was born on September 5, 1940, as Jo Raquel Tejada in Chicago, Illinois. Her father, Armando Carlos Tejada Urizo, was a Bolivian-born aeronautical engineer, and her mother, Josephine Sarah Hall, was of English descent. Raised primarily in San Diego, California, after the family relocated, Raquel's mixed heritage became part of her unique mystique, though she was often encouraged early in her career to downplay her Latina background. Despite this, her cultural identity would shape much of her appeal and presence in Hollywood. From an early age, Welch demonstrated both discipline and an ambition to stand out. She studied ballet from the age of 7, which helped instill a sense of grace and poise. During her teenage years, she won numerous beauty contests, including the title of Miss San Diego. These early achievements set the stage for her entrance into the entertainment industry, building the confidence she would need to pursue a career in show business. Breaking into Hollywood. Raquel Welch's path to Hollywood stardom was not immediate, but instead a journey marked by smaller roles and modeling jobs. Her breakthrough came in 1966 with the release of 1,000,000 Years BC, a prehistoric fantasy film where she appeared in a now iconic fur bikini. Although her lines were minimal, the image of Welch in the bikini became one of the most famous and enduring movie posters in history. This single image catapulted her into global fame and established her as a cultural icon. Despite the overwhelming attention her sex symbol status attracted, Welch was determined to prove that she was more than just a pretty face. She fought to take on a range of roles, showcasing her talents in both dramatic and comedic performances. Over the next several years, she built a diverse career that included films like Fantastic Voyage, 1966, Bedazzled, 1967, Bandolero, 1968, Myra Breckinridge, 1970, and The Three Musketeers, 1973, the latter of which earned her a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy. A unique blend of strength and sensuality, Raquel Welch was not only known for her beauty, but also for her strong, independent roles in films. One of her most groundbreaking performances was in Hannie Calder, 1971, a Western where she played the title role of a woman seeking revenge. It was one of the few films of its time where a woman was given the lead in a genre typically dominated by men. This was a significant move in Hollywood, especially considering that her character was assertive, fierce, and independent. The film is considered a precursor to the genre of revenge films, with director Quentin Tarantino citing it as an inspiration for Kill Bill Volume 1, 2003. Welch often portrayed women who were strong, resilient, and self-assured, even during an era when women's roles were frequently limited to love interests or sidekicks. Her refusal to participate in nude scenes, despite the industry's pressure, was a testament to her commitment to maintaining control over her image and career. She wanted to be respected for her acting and her ability to take on serious roles. Expanding her career beyond acting. Beyond her work in film, Raquel Welch also made a mark in television and stage productions. She starred in a variety of TV specials, demonstrating her versatility as an entertainer. Welch made appearances on Broadway in Woman of the Year and was frequently a guest on popular talk shows, where her wit and intelligence shone through. She quickly became known as someone with more to offer than just her looks. In addition, Welch took on business ventures, expanding into fitness and beauty products, launching her own line of wigs, fitness books, and instructional videos. She also introduced the Raquel Welch Total Beauty and Fitness program, which contributed to her becoming an entrepreneurial powerhouse. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Welch built a multi-million-dollar business empire. She became a symbol of graceful aging, inspiring women worldwide to feel confident and empowered at any age. Her entrepreneurial efforts highlighted her strength and drive, qualities that were as remarkable as her acting career. Marriage and family life. Raquel Welch's personal life, much like her career, was complex and evolved over time. At the age of 18, she married her high school sweetheart, James Welch, on May 8, 1959, in a modest ceremony in Las Vegas. Soon after, they had 2 children, a son, Damon Welch, born on November 6, 1959, and a daughter, Laton Renee Tawny Welch, born on December 26, 1961. Despite the early arrival of children and Raquel's growing career aspirations, her marriage to James faced significant strain, ultimately leading to their separation in 1962 and divorce in 1964. Though their marriage ended, Raquel chose to keep the surname Welch, which became synonymous with her public persona and later international fame. Second marriage and Hollywood life. Raquel's second marriage was to Hollywood publicist and former child actor Patrick Curtis. The two wed on February 14, 1967 in Paris, a symbolic date for what many hoped would be a fairy tale romance. Curtis played a pivotal role in shaping Welch's early career, helping her craft her image as a sex symbol while managing her professional path through the Hollywood landscape. Together, they worked on several successful films that cemented Welch's position as a major star. However, despite their professional success, the marriage proved rocky, and by January 6, 1972, the couple had divorced. Curtis later gave a controversial interview in which he claimed that Welch had undergone an abortion during their marriage, a statement that she never publicly addressed. This period of Welch's life also featured rumors of an affair with Spanish actor Sancho Gracia while filming 100 Rifles, 1968, an affair that reportedly caused a dramatic confrontation between Curtis and Gracia. Though Welch never confirmed the affair, the story added intrigue to her personal life. High-profile relationships. After her second divorce, Welch was romantically linked to several well-known figures. In the 1970s, she was reportedly involved with NFL star Joe Namath, producer Robert Evans, and comedian Freddie Prinze, whose tragic death in 1977 shocked the entertainment world. These relationships, though never fully confirmed by Welch, fueled her image as a glamorous and desirable woman whose personal life was as captivating as her on-screen roles. Third marriage and personal struggles. Raquel Welch married for a third time on July 5, 1980, to French-American producer André Weinfeld. Their wedding took place in the picturesque coastal town of Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Weinfeld, a former journalist and filmmaker, brought a European sensibility to their relationship. Their marriage was Welch's longest, lasting for a decade. During this time, Welch took a step back from her acting career, focusing more on her entrepreneurial pursuits and personal life. However, in early 1983, Welch suffered a miscarriage during a vacation to the Caribbean island of Mustique, an experience that deeply affected her. The emotional toll from this loss put a strain on their marriage, and the couple ultimately separated in 1990 and finalized their divorce shortly thereafter. Later marriages and reflection. Following her third divorce, Welch maintained a lower profile in her romantic life, but was briefly involved with actor Gary Stretch in the 1990s. Their relationship, marked by an age difference, Stretch was younger than both of her children, became the subject of media attention. Despite the buzz, the romance faded, and Welch returned to her preference for privacy. In 1999, Welch married for a fourth time to Richie Palmer, a New York-born entrepreneur and co-owner of a popular pizzeria chain. Their relationship, though filled with early promise, ended in 2004, and Welch later attributed the breakup to differences in temperament and lifestyle. By 2011, Welch made it clear that she would not remarry, expressing her desire for independence and contentment with her life as a single woman. However, she was occasionally linked to British television producer Nigel Lythgoe, with whom she shared a strong intellectual and emotional bond, though they never confirmed the relationship publicly. A heartfelt revelation about her true love. At 82, Raquel Welch opened up about a chapter of her life that had long been kept private: the deep, enduring love she had for legendary actor Ernest Borgnine. Despite the public's focus on her high-profile marriages, Welch revealed that Borgnine was the true love of her life. Their connection, which began as a deep friendship on movie sets, grew into something more. Borgnine, known for his gritty roles in films like Marty, 1955, was nearly 2 decades older than Welch, but the bond they shared transcended age and Hollywood's often superficial expectations. Borgnine's authenticity, warmth, and humor held Welch's heart in a way that no other relationship had. Although they never had a conventional romance due to the timing and circumstances in their lives, Welch described Borgnine as a stabilizing force during the tumultuous years of her career. He was a man who saw beyond her glamorous exterior and recognized her true spirit. In her later years, Welch allowed herself to call him her true love, a poignant tribute to the lasting impact Borgnine had on her life. Their connection was proof that love often defies time and circumstance, and it brought depth to both their legacies. The final chapter: Raquel Welch's last years. Raquel Welch passed away on February 15, 2023, at the age of 82 from cardiac arrest. Her death marked the end of an era in Hollywood, as she had been a towering figure in the entertainment industry for over 6 decades. She had been battling Alzheimer's disease in her final years, a condition that deeply impacted her cognitive abilities and her relationships with loved ones. Her passing was not sudden, as she had been dealing with health complications related to Alzheimer's, which often comes with a slow but devastating decline in memory and function. Alzheimer's disease is a neurodegenerative condition that affects millions of people worldwide, and Welch's battle with it shed light on the struggles faced by those living with the disease. Her death was likely influenced by the cumulative effects of aging and other chronic conditions, including the toll Alzheimer's had taken on her health. Throughout her career, Welch had captivated audiences with her beauty, talent, and resilience. But her later years reflected the universal human experience of aging and illness. Raquel Welch's passing, though a sad moment for fans, is also a reminder of the fragility of life and the strength required to face its challenges. Her legacy as an actress and cultural icon endures, and her story serves as a poignant reminder of the complexity of a life well lived. Conclusion: Raquel Welch's life was one of dazzling beauty, incredible talent, and profound resilience. From her early years in San Diego to her rise as a Hollywood icon, she broke barriers and redefined what it meant to be a woman in film. Her journey was marked by personal challenges, triumphs, and reinvention, both in her career and in her personal life. Her death, though a loss for the entertainment world, reminds us that even the brightest stars must eventually face the realities of aging and health. Yet, Raquel Welch's legacy, not just as an actress, but as a symbol of strength, independence, and grace, will continue to inspire for generations to come.